Artificial islands with stunning beaches that cost more than entire countries' GDP. Some are sinking, some are banned for humans, and one survived an earthquake by turning into liquid. Here are 10 man-made artificial islands. The Pearl-Qatar, Doha. The Pearl-Qatar is a 4 million square meter artificial island that literally sits on top of Qatar's former pearl diving grounds. Here's the twist. They pumped sand from the seabed to build this island on the exact location where natural pearls were once harvested. The irony is intentional. Construction took over a decade and cost $15 billion, making it one of the most expensive real estate projects in the Middle East. The beaches here feature imported white sand that stays cool even in scorching desert heat, thanks to a special treatment process. What makes this island unique is that it's the only place in Qatar where foreign nationals can own property freehold. The coastline stretches 12 kilometers with Riviera-style beaches, and underneath those beaches lies a network of underground parking that prevents the island from sinking. The entire island increased Qatar's coastline by 21 kilometers overnight. Palm Jumeirah Dubai. Palm Jumeirah isn't just an island. It's visible from space and required 94 million cubic meters of sand. But here's what nobody tells you. The sand wasn't just dumped randomly. Engineers used a technique called rainbowing, where sand and water are sprayed through the air in an arc, allowing heavier particles to fall first and lighter ones to spread outward. This created natural compaction. The entire palm shape serves a functional purpose. It maximized beachfront property while creating calm waters inside the fronds. Each frond has its own private beach, and the outer crescent acts as a massive breakwater with 17 luxury hotels. The island took 6 years to build and used enough sand to fill 2,700 Olympic swimming pools. What's shocking is that the island is sinking at approximately 5 millimeters per year, requiring constant monitoring. The beaches use specially sourced sand from the UAE desert that doesn't retain heat. Kansai International Airport Island, Japan. This island serves one purpose, Japan's second busiest airport, but it comes with beaches that few tourists know about. Built 5 kilometers offshore in Osaka Bay, this island was constructed in water 18 meters deep, requiring 21 million cubic meters of landfill. The engineering challenge was insane because the seabed is soft clay that compresses under weight. Predictions said it would sink 6 meters in 50 years. It sank 8 meters in the first 7 years alone. Engineers installed computer-controlled hydraulic jacks under the terminal to keep it level. The perimeter beaches aren't for swimming, but serve as erosion control, using 48,000 concrete tetrapods weighing 8 tons each. These tetrapods break wave energy and protect the island during typhoons. The island cost $20 billion and took 3 years of non-stop construction with 80 ships working simultaneously. Interestingly, the construction created artificial tidal pools along the beaches where marine life unexpectedly thrived. Yas Island, Abu Dhabi. Yas Island is home to Ferrari World and Formula One racing, but its beaches tell a different story of engineering ambition. The island was naturally small and mostly submerged, so developers added 25 square kilometers of new land using dredged sand. What's fascinating is the beach sand composition. It's a blend of crushed limestone and marine sand that maintains optimal temperature and drainage. The island features a 7-kilometer beach with artificially created tidal zones that mimic natural ecosystems. Engineers installed submerged reef structures 300 meters offshore to encourage marine biodiversity. Within 5 years, over 90 species of fish colonized these artificial reefs. The island's beaches have integrated cooling systems where cold water pipes run beneath beach lounging areas. Construction required moving 40 million cubic meters of material, and the island now generates $4 billion annually in tourism revenue. The beaches are maintained using autonomous robots that clean and level sand nightly. Peberholm, Denmark, Sweden. Peberholm is the weirdest entry on this list, an artificial island built purely to connect 2 countries via tunnel and bridge. Located in the Øresund Strait between Denmark and Sweden, this 4-kilometer-long island exists because you can't build a bridge directly over shipping lanes. Here's the mind-blowing part. Engineers decided to turn it into a nature reserve where humans are banned. The beaches are completely untouched except by scientists monitoring its evolution. Since construction finished in 2000, over 500 plant species have naturally colonized the island, including 12 species never before recorded in Denmark. Seals now use the beaches for breeding. The island used 7 million cubic meters of seabed material from the tunnel excavation, creating a zero-waste construction. Bird species increased from 0 to over 30 breeding pairs. The beaches feature gradual slopes designed by computers to optimize natural ecosystem development. It's proof that artificial can become natural. Hulhumalé Maldives. The Maldives is drowning, so they're building new islands to survive. Hulhumalé is the country's desperate solution, a completely artificial island designed to house 150,000 people. The beaches here are engineered to withstand sea level rise, built 2 meters above current sea level when most Maldivian islands sit just 1 meter above water. Engineers pumped sand from depths of 30 meters, carefully selecting grain sizes that resist erosion. The beaches use a 3-layer system, large rocks as foundation, followed by smaller stones, topped with fine white sand. What's revolutionary is the coral transplantation program, where fragments from dying reefs are attached to artificial structures offshore, creating living breakwaters. These coral walls absorb wave energy while regenerating marine ecosystems. The island cost $300 million and added 190 hectares of land. Remarkably, the beaches are already showing natural coral recruitment beyond the transplanted areas. Port Island, Kobe, Japan. Port Island was the world's first large-scale artificial island, completed in 1981, and it proved something terrifying during the 1995 Kobe earthquake. The island experienced liquefaction where the ground literally turned to liquid, yet stayed intact. This taught engineers how to build earthquake-resistant artificial islands. The beaches around Port Island aren't recreational. They're massive stone revetments designed to flex during seismic activity. Beneath the visible beach lies a complex drainage system that prevents water pressure buildup during earthquakes. The island required 80 million cubic meters of fill from nearby mountains, and construction took 13 years. What's eerie is that the island sank 1 meter during the earthquake but didn't break apart. Engineers now study these beaches to design tsunami-resistant coastal structures. The island houses 140,000 residents, and the beaches are monitored by 360 sensors that detect ground movement in real time. Flevopolder, Netherlands. Technically, this is reclaimed land, not an island, but Flevopolder deserves recognition as the largest piece of artificial land on Earth, 970 square kilometers stolen from the sea. The beaches along IJsselmeer Lake are completely man-made coastlines where ocean once existed. What's extraordinary is how they drained the sea, using the largest pumping stations ever built, working continuously for 3 years. The beaches use a technique called beach nourishment, where sand is periodically added to prevent erosion. Dutch engineers invented the sand engine, a peninsula of 21 million cubic kilograms of sand that currents gradually redistribute along the coast, naturally maintaining beaches for decades. The land sits 4 to 7 meters below sea level, protected by beaches and dikes. If pumps stopped, the area would flood in 3 days. The beaches support unique ecosystems where freshwater species meet former saltwater habitats, creating biological transition zones scientists study worldwide. The World Islands, Dubai. The World Islands is Dubai's most ambitious failure and comeback story. 300 artificial islands shaped like a world map, each with private beaches, began construction in 2003. Then the 2008 financial crisis hit, and the islands started washing away. The sand wasn't compacting properly, and currents were eroding the channels between islands. By 2011, the islands were sinking and merging. Engineers developed new sand stabilization techniques using geotextile tubes filled with sand that act like giant sausages holding the beach shape. They also discovered that certain marine grasses, when planted along beaches, stabilize sand naturally while creating habitats. Only a few islands are currently developed, but new construction is reviving the project. The beaches now use a sand mixture with 5% crushed shells that interlock better than pure sand. Each island required 5 to 7 million cubic meters of sand. Odaiba Tokyo. Odaiba started as 6 military forts built in 1853 to defend Tokyo from American warships. Today it's a futuristic entertainment district with beaches overlooking Tokyo's skyline. The beaches are entirely artificial, but Tokyo residents treat them like natural coastline. What's unique is the water quality management. The beaches can't use ocean water directly because Tokyo Bay is too polluted, so they use a filtration system that processes bay water through artificial wetlands before it reaches swimming areas. The sand is imported from Izu Peninsula and replaced every 3 years. Underground, there's a network of pipes that circulate cleaned water to maintain clarity. The beaches host beach volleyball tournaments despite being completely man-made. Odaiba proved that artificial beaches can revitalize urban waterfronts. Property values increased 300% after beach construction. The most popular beach, Odaiba Marine Park, attracts 17 million visitors annually. From sinking islands to banned nature reserves, these artificial beaches cost billions but might save coastal cities as sea levels rise. Which one shocked you most? Drop a comment below.